You know, I had no idea how much I would be involved. I am not and have not been a politically active person in the past. You know, to think that I would be testifying at the Senate Executive Committee at the State House, I mean, I never aspired to that, but I just kind of feel like this was kind of my unique time and that I really could add a lot. Over the years, I've noticed that we see many, many younger people with skin cancer, and I think the dermatologic community is very aware that indoor tanning has been hazardous, and the science is accumulating, and we're to the point now that there's enough science that we can actually make some public health policy changes so that hopefully we can see a decrease eventually in this epidemic of skin cancer.
If we look at the data over the last several decades, the incidence of skin cancer has been skyrocketing. We're actually approaching an epidemic of skin cancer.
You know, when I started in practice, the risk of anyone developing melanoma was 1 in 90, and right now it's 1 in 50.
In my teenage years, everyone was looking for that perfect golden tan, you know, mostly before special events, dances, if we were leaving on vacation, weddings, I would buy a package, and then of course, even if you obtained the color you wanted, you had to use up your package. I don't think that most teenagers and young adults understand the amount of damage that the sun and the tanning beds can do. Mm-hmm. I do wish it was something I could redo in life.
Research is really showing that there are extreme dangers in tanning, and I think that people see it more as a cosmetic thing. Mm-hmm. You know, we talked before, people, you know, think being tan is about being pretty or popular or athletic looking, but it's really about cancer, and those UVA rays penetrate deep into the skin, much deeper than UVB rays, and stimulate the melanocytes, which are the cells that cause melanoma, as well as causing basal cell. Getting the legislation passed, that was really just all about educating. You know, I spoke with the administrators at Memorial, St. John's, the Springfield Clinic. We educated them.
Well, both Dr. Knox and I have been very active in dealing with this situation for a number of years. When we testify, they listen to what we say, they come to us with the questions, but the person that they're really influenced by is the patient who comes and talks about his or her experience with skin cancer.
I had contacted a few of the city council members myself and had expressed my concerns, especially of teenagers using the tanning beds.
The focus of our legislation was to ban tanning under 18, okay? Just like with the sale of cigarettes, once we knew that tobacco was a carcinogen, we have to protect our children. And so, honestly, it was a fairly easy legislative process to get that to happen once all the science was there behind it.
This Innovators Award helps to promote and inform our community and people around us just what a medical center Springfield is.
You know, it's very hard to change. When seatbelts first came out, people did not like to wear seatbelts, and you know, people thought it was restriction on their liberty, and we had all kinds of arguments about it, but you know, now it's just routine. You don't even think, you just buckle up and you go.
One of the greatest things Dr. Knox has done is teaching these children to not only protect their skin, but to kind of accept their skin, not to try to change and damage and do, and I think that's the only way to take care of the future generations.
By Judy and others in our community getting involved in promoting health education, that helps the whole community.
I just think, you know, I was just the right person in the right place at the right time, and you know, I'm just really happy that, you know, I can share my experience and hopefully help other people. But I mean, it's a very much an honor to be an innovator, but I don't really think of myself as an innovator. I just think, you know, I'm an educator, and I'm a mom, and I'm a doctor, and if all those things can come together to help our community, then, you know, I'm very, very happy to be a part of that.